Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the Siege of Meereen on Westeros Total War. Guys, I want to make a deal with you. If this video can hit 200 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the next Westeros Total War video. So guys, we're going to be taking command of House Targaryen, Daenerys leading the charge against the great masters of Meereen. Now, guys, this is not meant to be 100% historically accurate, just a little bit of fun. The game does have some limitations. For example, we can't have onagers, and I couldn't find a Medieval 2 Westeros mod with Unsullied in it. There were a couple of factions with House Targaryen in it, and there was obviously no other mods with the Great Masters. So, we're coming up, if some of you got a keen eye, you might be able to guess what house we're actually fighting. We're actually fighting House Ironwood, or Yornwood, however you like to pronounce it. I think it's Ironwood because it's got a gate. It makes sense if it's Ironwood having a gate and an iron gate and a wooden door, of course. So, we don't have any Unsullied technically. So, we have, how many units of swordsmen do we have? 10 units of dismounted swordsmen, 5 units of men-at-arms, 3 archers, and 2 spearmen. So don't take it to heart, it's just a little bit of fun. So we have our 3 ladders pushing up with our battering ram. We have another battering ram in reserve. I have my 3 archers pushing up for skirmisher and archer support. Draw the fire away from my infantry. I don't mind losing a couple of archers here and there, so we'll let the archers on the other team, the Great Masters side and Meereen side, we will say. Obviously, there's not a huge fucking pyramid in the center of the city as well. But today, it's just a bit of fun. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Hope you guys enjoy. So let my archers soak up most of the fire. I have 2 ladders hitting on our right flank, and we have units in reserve, of course. So guys, if you haven't gone and checked out my previous battle, the Battle of the Whispering Wood, highly recommend you do. We took control of Robb Stark. We managed to capture Jaime Lannister and win the battle, of course. If you haven't gone and checked out my previous battles that I've done over the previous weeks and days and whatnot, Fist of the Firstman, Battle of Oxcross was great, playing as the Starks and the Lannisters. The Massacre at Hardhome, myself and the Wildlings, the Night's Watch, defended against the White Walkers and the others. Battle of Winterfell took control of Ramsay Bolton, Throwback Stannis Baratheon, and the Battle of the Blackwater, playing as the one true king, Joffrey Baratheon. Obviously was role-playing in that episode. Someone got really mad when I actually said that. It's just a bit of fun, as obviously role-playing. But yeah, took control of House Joffrey with the help with the Tyrells and the Lannisters through back Stannis. So we're getting up on the walls here. My infantry is engaging the Meereenese. Now, okay, one of my dismounted swordsmen hasn't actually been attacked by anyone, so this is a tactic. Highly recommend you do it. What you have to do is, because for some reason Medieval 2 glitches out, you grab your swordsman and attack the unit basically just on the other side of the gateway. So now, did you see that my dismounted swordsman crossed over the gateway, and now we control the gateway. So once they're there, you can just press halt or pause, and the gateway is open. So now my battering ram has left, and now we can engage their spearmen. Come on, brave men of House Targaryen. Obviously, this is meant to be set, this faction, when Daenerys crosses the Narrow Sea, which she hasn't yet. I feel like Daenerys frustrates me a lot. She's a good character. Mind you, all of George R.R. Martin characters are great. They're obviously conflicted. They're never white or black. They're very grey. But the thing about Daenerys, it just frustrates me. She doesn't really do anything. I think I'm more frustrated that she hasn't gone to Westeros. I just wanted to cross the Narrow Sea instead of fucking about in the east, to be honest. I'm a man She's a very attractive woman. Now, I can't be the only one that thinks this. She looks more attractive as Emilia Clarke than as Daenerys. She looks more attractive with black hair. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I think she looks more attractive with black hair, being Emilia Clarke, not as Daenerys, which is weird, because you don't usually say that about female characters in a show. Regardless, let me know in the comment section down below, do you think Emilia Clarke is more attractive than Daenerys? Regardless, we're on the siege now, pushing through the gateway. Hot, boiling oil is pouring down upon us. I might have to retake the gateway to stop that. So we're slugging it out against the Meereenese. So let's actually run through the stats of the Siege of Meereen. So, it was a part of the Slavers Bay conflict, the Targaryen campaign in Slavers Bay, rather said. I said they ran the wrong way for some reason. Right, the date was 999 AC after Aegon's landing, Aegon's conquest. Obviously, it was at Meereen, and Daenerys was successful in occupying the city. So it was between House Targaryen and the Great Masters of Meereen. Daenerys Targaryen led the command along with her confidants, her generals and commanders. Jorah Mormont, he was still there at this point. Grey Worm, the Unsullied general. Dario Naharis, must have been the black hair one. They did change actors during that, which is interesting because the previous Dario Naharis actually looked a lot more than what I thought Dario Naharis. However, I'm pretty sure there was a contract dispute and he went off and did some other movies. He was actually in Deadpool, if you haven't seen it. The main villain in Deadpool was Dario Naharis from, I don't know what season it is, but it was the first Dario Naharis before they changed him and he had black hair. Ben Plum was the other commander. So let's go through the strengths. There was estimated between 10 to 11,000 unsullied, including 2,000 of them that hadn't earned their spiked caps, which mean they were not fully trained just yet by the masters. Where she got them from, I can't remember where she got them from. Was it Yunkai or Astapor? I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm getting confused. Regardless, 8,000 untrained freedmen divided into 4 companies, the Storm Crows and the Second Sons. Now, it wasn't known how many men of the Meereen City Watch. Casualties were both unknown, and the only major casualty was Miro for the Great Masters. Now, unfortunately, we can't have any onagers. So, for this siege, there wasn't any onagers that I could recruit. So, it does have some limitations to the game engine. So, I do apologize once again. This is not meant to be 100% historically accurate. It's meant to be taken with a pinch of salt and just a little bit of fun. So, don't take it to heart. It's not meant to be too serious. So, we're pushing up here past the Great Way. They do have the high ground. We're still fighting upon the walls. Doing quite well. A unit's being stuck here. But let me know in the comments what other battles you like me to play. Doesn't necessarily have to be Westeros Total War. I have done Third Age Total War, rather said. Getting a bit tongue-tied there. Third Age battles. Have done the Battle of Minas Tirith, Helm's Deep, Battle of the Five Armies, Rivendell, Edoras. I've also gone on Rome 2, done the Battle of Gargamel. I have used this example quite a bit, so I do apologise for my subscribers that watch every video that I'm repeating myself. Oh, I've heard it a lot. Done the Battle of Gargamel on Rome 2, playing as the Macedonians, fighting the Persians. And have also done the Siege of Jerusalem, heavily inspired by the Kingdom of Heaven. We played with Balian of Ibelin, throwing back the Muslim hordes of Saladin. That was a very, very enjoyable battle, if you haven't got to check that out. I would like to go back and do more Rome 2 and Medieval 2, but at the moment we're currently focusing on Westeros, so maybe I might do sort of like a battle sort of binge, like we're doing here, of course. So let me know in the comments. Still uploading my other Total War campaigns. This is not meant to take away from them, just to spice things up on the channel, mix things up a bit. So stay tuned for future campaigns. Still currently uploading my co-op with the one and only Lionheart X10 on Total War Attila. Highly recommend you go check that out. I am playing as the Franks, Charlemagne himself, and he's playing as the Danes. Still trying to conquer England, and I'm starting to... Well, I had a bit of a problem, to be fair, earlier on in the campaign. Trying to... well, I had a civil war, and I had some wavering loyalty, and I had some problems, of course. So now I'm starting to push out. I've reconnected my lands and take some more. So go watch that campaign. If you like myself or Lionheart, it's great. It's really, really enjoyable, and I'm having an absolute blast playing with him. But thank you guys for supporting on all my videos. If you've left a like, a comment, or a favourite, or just a fantastic comment, or either way, you just don't want to interact with me, just sit back and watch the videos, because I do that from time to time. I do watch YouTube videos myself. I do have some people I watch. Pretty big Yogscast fan, not gonna lie. That might be surprising for you guys. I've been listening to them for a long, long time. Pretty big Rooster Teeth fan as well. I do listen to a lot of football podcasts and stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really listen to music overly that much. Whenever I'm like on public transport or driving, I listen to audiobooks or podcasts, because the music these days is absolutely fucking garbage. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay when you're going out and getting pissed at a club or a pub. Whatever, you're not really paying attention to it. But I just feel like it's a fucking waste of time listening to the fucking garbage that is out these days. Awful. And I'm pretty young. I'm 19 years old. Maybe a surprise for some of you guys. Maybe you thought I was older or younger. Yeah, I'm 19. But we're pushing up into the town square now, after that little music rant. Once again, yeah, I really want to know your thoughts and opinions. Do you think who is more attractive, Amelia Hart or Daenerys Targaryen? I'm curious to know your thoughts and opinions, because I seriously can't be the only one that thinks that. Or maybe I am. Maybe I'm just different. Hey, whatever. So we're pushing into the town square, where it looks like we're getting flanked from the left-hand side there. We're going to send out a unit of spearmen to engage, just to hold them back, because it could jeopardize the back engaging into the town square. Hold on, brave men of House Targaryen. Let me know in the comments what other campaigns you would like me to do as well. Obviously has to be Total War themed. Can be on Total War till the Age of Charlemagne. Maybe go back and do some more Empire. Shogun 2. I don't know. I really do like Shogun 2. It's great, especially for the samurai. I had a really good Satsuma campaign. Obviously, if you haven't gone and played for the samurai, I highly recommend you do. Obviously, the most modern Total War to date that has been officially released. I guess the Great War mod for Empire, the World War I mod, would be the greatest. Haven't played that yet. Don't know if I will. It'd be sort of weird seeing World War I battles which were fought in the trenches, mostly around Europe, to become line battles. It'd be a little bit weird, but it's a pretty good mod, I've heard. I haven't actually got my hands on it yet. Maybe I should do a Great War mod, playing as the Third Reich, playing as Germany, maybe as the Russians, or maybe Great Britain. I wonder if there's like an Australian regiment in there, because obviously the Anzacs were actually a huge part of World War I. The Battle of Gallipoli. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's a battle in Australia we're pretty proud of, against the Ottoman Empire, where we fucking lost. It's always a big thing over here. I don't know if you... I imagine if you're schooled in England, you'd learn about it and learn about World War I from like an English perspective, because we were a part of the Commonwealth, of course. We fought for Crown and Country. Good old Australia. Got absolutely fucking nothing out of it. God knows why we did it, to be perfectly honest. Lost more men and fucking didn't get anything on. Didn't get anything from it. At least they could have given us like a Greek island or something. I don't know. Right, the countdown has been initiated. Well, it's not like we need any more islands that we go get pissed at. Barley's enough, I think. But guys, it's time to end the video here. Hope you've enjoyed me rambling on throughout this battle. Rambling with Simpzy, how about that? Regardless, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. You don't have to, but it's there. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Stay tuned for more content on my channel. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.